Let's get YouTube up. Yeah.
I think the notification went off.
Yep. That was it.
Yeah. So you have the notifications on for me, huh?
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Fucking right on, man. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. That's cool that you have the notifications on for me. That's
Yeah.
cool. They did that for me.
Yeah,
Appreciate
man.
that. Yeah, definitely.
I want.
Pip, 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 cheerio, and all that good stuff, you know? So.
oh. I was just about to say, I wonder if anyone comes on at this time of the morning. But, hey, Spooky.
Yeah. What's going on, Spooky? Okay, let's eliminate that. And then we are good to go.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Oh, let me get let's get the video up to speed. There we go.
What, you're lacking behind?
Yeah, it always does. I have to click the live button just to get it to skip forward to what's happening now.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Sweet. Right on, man.
What's good?
Yeah.
It's all good in the hood.
I think that's more towards you, because... Yeah. I think that's more towards you.
What's good? Nothing much, really. It's all fucking bad. Bad.
You know what I should have done? I should have tried the other glasses that I have. I think they're like women's glasses or some shit. But you know me, I just don't care.
Yeah.
I wonder if I still have them, because I saw them like maybe about a couple days ago.
Yeah.
I saw them like a couple days ago. I wonder. Give me a second. Actually, I'm gonna find out. Give me a second. Entertain the stream
right.
while I'm gone.
Right.
Entertain the stream while I'm gone. You know. Make sure you entertain the stream. Make sure you do. You better do a good job too, because if I come back and people aren't liking what's going on, I'm gonna blame your fucking ass for it. So.
Right. Okay.
I'm gonna blame you, so you better entertain everybody.
Right, people in the stream. If you lie and say I didn't, you're in for it. Yeah. So, what's going on? What's going on, Spook? Spooky. Hello, everyone. Loco Lock. Barcode. Satnin. What's going on? How was everyone's Sunday? You got cold, have you? Change of weather and all that. Luckily I ain't got one yet.
Not much, just trying to go damn cold. What's going on, Loco? How you doing? What's going on, Smoke? Look, so this is actually what I fucking found, like, sitting around, like this, like, old early 2000s, like, bedazzled fucking sunglasses and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? Like shit like this. Like, remember this kind of shit? Like the old, like, bedazzled fucking glasses and shit. And I found that shit like lying around, and I just thought it was funny. I was like, what the fuck? Like, old, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Fucking hell, man.
Fuck.
I don't know if they're really gonna. I don't. No, I think I'm gonna stick with the OGs that I've had. My son is going good. Yeah, all good, Loco. Respect to you for coming by the stream. Appreciate that. Yeah, I don't think.
Not too bad.
I don't think I'm gonna be changing out the OGs. I don't think I'm gonna be changing out the OG sunglasses and putting those on.
Yeah, yeah. I don't blame you. I don't
Actually,
blame
no,
you.
actually, you know what? Just for shits and giggles, fuck it. Why not? Let's see what we got going on here. Yeah, that's a weird look. I feel like a frog. Go back to the old blue ones.
Shit.
Much better.
Yeah,
Much better
that's it.
look.
That's the one. Yeah, yeah, definitely.
Completes like the whole look and everything, you know.
Yeah, yeah. No, good choice.
We might switch on
Spooky.
and off just depending on how I feel. We might switch on and off. Just depending on how I'm feeling.
Spooky. You're always laughing, Spooky.
Oh yeah, because it's always fun in here. That's why.
Yeah.
That's why. Well, a lot of people always laugh in here because it's all a good time, you know. I don't take this shit seriously, like I told you. You know what I mean? I don't take this shit seriously. You
No.
can think. I think that's a very
No.
miserable way of living if you take this shit so seriously, and you you know you just everything you think that everybody's doing on here.
Yeah.
Um, hey Queen, who the hell's Queen? Is there someone I'm missing?
Um, can't see no one. I think he's on about smoke, calling her a queen. I don't know.
You talk about these ones, Loco, or you talking about the other ones? What's going on, JD? How you doing, man? Um, but I mean, yeah, a lot of people take this streaming shit, so seriously. You know they do, and they think you gotta act tough and fucking so macho around here, and it's like I don't really think you gotta do any of that. Um,
No.
yeah,
Yo,
okay.
yo, yo.
Um, I just don't think you have to act that way at all. You know, I think you could yeah, yeah. We've been over
That's,
this. We've been over this. So oh, appreciate that. Thank you, Loco. Appreciate that. Um, I just don't think that you have to take it so serious. You know what I mean? You could have you could have fun on your stream, and you could have a good time, and you could be all good and everything like that, and but I guess nowadays with like trolls, it's a weird thing. You can't
yeah.
really you can't really like have fun. Appreciate that, Loco. Yeah, definitely appreciate that. Yeah, you do that pretty often, don't you, Smoke? Um, but so I mean, I just think of it as like, but nowadays with trolls and stuff like that, you can't have fun. People soak all the fucking fun out of streaming and having a good time and goofing off and whatever.
Yeah.
They think that you have to act a certain type of way, and yeah, it's so bad, man. It's so fucking bad. Like,
Yeah.
and um, that's why there's been all these dead fucking serious streamers on here.
Yeah.
So fuck it. Just for the sake of everybody and their bullshit, I'm gonna put these glasses back on. Y'all can suck my fucking dick, because I don't give a fuck less. There we go.
I don't
Rock these
give a
shits out.
fuck if you don't like my shit.
But these don't fit very well. Like, they don't fit very well with the whole mask combo. It's weird. They're like a little off.
It's a bit like mental health. I mean, when you got mental health and people don't understand your mental health,
Mm.
they expect you to be acting normal, like you haven't got mental health, and it's fucked up. I can't stand that.
What the fuck? I can't get used to these, actually. If they were more like those frames, they'd be a lot better, but I think the round frames are throwing me off. They don't kind of go so well. They're a little off. I can't deal with looking at that. I can't deal with that, you know. I can't deal with the round frames are like fucking huge and everything. It's not a good look.
Yeah.
Um,
Mm.
I was blocked. What? Blocked by who, JD? Who blocked you, JD? No one's blocking you over here. I mean, I hope not, because who the fuck would block you? I was blocked. I think he's talking
Well,
about the fact of like streaming. Maybe he was blocked. I think that's what he's talking about. Um, but yeah,
all right.
you know what I mean. It's so bad on
Mm.
his channel. On my channel, I don't think you're blocked on my channel. Okay, on Loco. Okay, on his channel. Gotcha. All right. Yeah, it's bad, man. It's real fucking bad. But
Yeah.
that's why I just don't care. I'm just like, whatever. I do my thing, and you know, if people like me, if you don't, you can say whatever the hell you want to say about me, because I've heard it all, you know. And
Yeah.
that's that. That's all I
Yeah.
think about
That's
that.
it.
Yeah, all bad. No, all bad. Yeah, fuck you, Smoke. Um, but yeah.
Fuck you in your area, arsehole.
Yeah, so that's why you have all these macho fucking streamers on here that try to
Yeah.
out machismo each other. You know what I mean?
Oh no, that's
I,
crazy.
c- I could take you on. No, I could take you on. No, I could take you on. No, I bet I could beat you up. No, I bet I could beat you up. Just wow.
Yeah.
I bet I
They
could whoop
just need
your
to.
ass.
They just need to have a. They just need to have a fight and get it over and done with.
Yeah, I say, why don't you guys just fucking put some makeup on and kiss? There are people on here like that I'm genuinely concerned about. Like
Yeah.
I'm concerned, really concerned. Like people
I've
on here
seen some of it.
that people on here that will keep like a feud going with someone for years. Like,
Yeah.
man, you need to get out and get some fresh air and get a life going. And then you get the people that talk about, oh, I do have a life. Well, it's not showing. It's not showing that you
Right.
do. It's kind of showing that you lack a life.
Yeah.
Because I can't harp on feuding with someone over the internet. You know, if I have my problems with you, yeah, I have my problems with you. You know, but it either results in two things. It either results
Yeah.
in me just not giving a fuck about you, or
Yeah.
somehow it gets hashed out. It's one of the two.
That's it.
That's the only way that I see it. It's either I just don't fuck with you, or just we hash it out. It's one of the two.
Yeah.
And I just don't got time to keep fucking beefing. You want to keep talking about me? Keep talking about me. So,
Yeah. Well, there just comes a point after so much shit that you just got to give up and just go, look, I'm either just gonna keep out your way, or we just shake hands and we be cool.
mhm.
Um, but you know, I've had a lot of arguments with certain people, and I
Right.
just think there's no point. There's no point in keep carrying on with shit anymore. It's not worth it. I'd rather just get along, and that is it.
Mhm.
So yeah, but but yeah, it's got to be done. You can't spend the rest of your life fucking arguing or having beef with someone.
Mhm.
There's got to be a stopping point. Definitely.
Yeah. I mean, I just think of it as if I don't know you, like if I've never seen you in person, I've never associated with you face to face. I can't take you so seriously, and that goes for
Yeah.
anybody. I can't take you so seriously.
Yeah.
Um,
I get that.
s-
I
so
understand.
I mean, I just think of it as that, you know, especially when it comes to you having like an issue with me. I
Yeah.
can't take you so seriously. So, um,
Yeah.
yeah,
That's right.
I ain't got time for that petty shit. So,
Ain't no that.
huh?
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Right? That's what I was thinking that she was actually gonna put. Ain't nobody got time for that, you know. Um, but yeah, it's kind of true that saying too. You know that as well. Ain't nobody got time. I mean, people do got time for it. People
Yeah.
do got time for it, obviously, because they ain't using their time for anything else, so they do got plenty of time for all that.
Yeah.
Um, so yeah, but
Yeah.
as far as people that actually have stuff that they have to take care of or stuff that they have to do,
Mm.
they don't have the time for none of your bullshit. So so it's all
Excuse
good.
me.
So it's all good. Keep it pushing. Keep moving.
It's yeah. It's just gotta be done. Otherwise, it's just gonna get you down.
But yeah,
Just really.
I've been through too much of that though. But like the dude yesterday, you know.
What?
But that's kind of like. I'm sorry, I was reading Smoke's comment there. Um, but that's kind of like yesterday. The dude was asking about people that stream and donations and whatever. You know, the stuff that you get, like donations people will do.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you know, okay, that's, you know, people do that. You know, people put their PayPal in here and they put their Stream Labs or whatever it is, right? They put all that stuff up
Yeah. Yeah.
and they get the donations and all that stuff. And the guy's like, okay, so what's the point of streaming if you're just gonna get donations? Like people just do money and whatever. And
Yeah.
it's like, well, I could kind of see what you're saying, but not everybody just relies on just getting donations. I mean, if you're sitting here just to try to earn money, to me,
Yeah.
I don't know. To me, I don't see it as worth it because call me greedy or call me whatever you want, but I just don't think that the money's worth to sit here and try to fake like you want to talk to people when all you care about is just having people donate to you.
Yeah.
And some people probably do
That's
that. You know, I wouldn't doubt it. Absolutely not. So,
that's it. That's exactly it. I bet they before their stream they go, oh, fuck's sake. Right,
uh,
we're out of milk, love. We best do a stream and get some milk money in.
right, we're short on the water bill. Let's stream and get some fucking money for the water bill. You know what I mean? Like, come on, man.
You know. Yeah. Oh no, we're in debt with our weed dealer. We best do a stream and get some
Well,
donations
you know
in.
what, JD? In 3 years that I've streamed, I've not taken a single penny from anybody. So here's the thing. So nobody could say shit to me as far as that. Nobody could
Yeah.
say that. Nobody could say that I took anybody's money or that I'm trying to rob them or anything like that. Because I haven't taken a single penny from anybody on this fucking streaming shit. You know? People have offered, they're like, hey, you know, why do you not have a PayPal link up? Because I don't really believe in you donating to me just for me to sit here and have a chat with you or play a game or whatever. That's just how I feel about it. Other
Yeah.
people do it. I don't really care. Do you, though? I just, I just think of it as if you ask for it, you know, however you run your channel is however you run. I just speak how I run my channel and how it works. Everybody else is different.
Exactly.
So yeah,
Each
whether
their
you take
own.
donations or not. But I feel like with taking donations, you just get those trolls that will come in and talk all that shit. You know, you're just sitting here a
Peasant.
beggar, and you know you're a fucking beggar and everything else, and you get all those.
Yeah.
Maybe not so much as like far as people on actual YouTube, like outside of this, but as far as inside of this, like the player, like the PlayStation streaming shit, you get tons of it. You fucking hear it all the goddamn time. The minute someone finds out that you have a donation link up, be prepared to be called a beggar. Be prepared to be called, you know, what else do they call you? Like a beggar, and I don't know what else they call you.
Peasant.
Yeah, well, I mean, I don't. I've never had anybody really. I've never heard anybody be called a peasant before. I thought that was like.
I don't know if it happens all around England, but yeah, I mean, down in my ends, that's what we say to each other. If you're fucking trying to borrow money off your mate, we're saying, just get out of the road there, you fucking peasant. Jog on.
So, yeah. By the way, JD, congratulations on the monetization. Congratulations on that. That's definitely a feat in itself because that's a lot of grinding you got to do. But yeah, that way I don't have no motherfucker that can say I'm a beggar or anything else. Because fucking prove it. Come to me with proof that I've ever begged anybody for a single cent. That's a challenge for anybody. Find anything that I've ever asked for a single cent from anybody. Guarantee they won't come up with nothing. Guarantee. Because you know why? Because there is nothing.
That's it.
They ain't got nothing. Can't find one clip. There's plenty of clips of me. Trust me. There's plenty of them. So.
Yeah. Fuck 'em.
That goes for any troll. Try to find a clip of me asking anybody for money. You're not gonna find it. You know why? Because it doesn't happen. It's never happened. Oh yeah, JD? Yeah, it's a cool mask, man. It is. It's very snug on the face too. Like when I hear myself speaking, it's kind of like a weird muffled kind of thing. And also I got earbuds as well to talk to Schizo. So it's definitely muffled when I'm listening to myself back. But once the stream's wrapped up and done and uploaded to the channel and whatnot, and I watch it back, then I hear myself clearly, like how you guys would. Or how you guys would hear Schizo, right? It's just when I have this on, it's all muffled. It's like having the muzzles on your dog. For like when they bite, they have those big ass muzzles that like clamps their mouth closed so they can't bite the veterinarians.
Oh yeah.
That's how shit feels. Like some of them are really snug, and some of them are like a little bit more loose fitting. They're still good, but they're you can more move around. With this one, it's very snug, like it's close to the face and whatnot. You can still talk and everything and breathe and do all that, but it's just more secured. Yeah. No, I'm saying for me though, JD, when you put these on, and it might be the earbuds as well to talk to Schizo, but I hear myself back and I'm like muffled as I'm listening to myself talk. Yes, I listen to myself talk, by the way. I fucking do. You're damn right I do. Some people are like, you love to hear yourself talk. You're damn right I do. Fucking Paco loves to hear himself talk. You're damn right. Yeah, I do. I can hear myself talk all goddamn day. You're damn right. But yeah, JD, I actually like you and your wife's channel. You guys are cool. Your wife didn't know how to take me at first, but I appreciate, her being cool with me and everything. She didn't know how to take me because of, my joking around and whatnot. But yeah, she's cool. She's cool. You ladies A1. She's alright. Yeah, I was messing with JD's wife because she didn't have like a whole lot of people talking over there. So I was like, oh yeah, I'll go over there. I'll blow up her chat. No worries. I went over there, started like typing out all my stuff, all the crazy shit I'll be saying. And she wanted to laugh at it. But she didn't know like kind of how JD felt about it. Because it was like just crazy stuff. So, so yeah. It was because of Batman. Fuck Batman. Actually, I get along with Batman, so it's not like that. But Batman knows who I am, so there's no problems with that either.
It's it just sounds weird every time people say Batman this, Batman that. It's just it's crazy.
I just think of like Christian Bale 24/7.
Yeah. Mental.
Where'd you get the Sicknezz from?
I was just thinking of that GIF where he's like,
Oh yeah, the one I always said. It looks like he's like, yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. I don't know which one that's from. Is that from the Dark Knight or the Dark Knight Rises? The one that had Tom Hardy, or the one that had Heath Ledger in it. I don't know which scene that's from.
I don't know, to be honest. I don't know.
And like I said, they're gonna put fucking Robert Pattinson as the next Batman in 2021. They're coming out with a Batman film, kind of like how they did the Joker one, but it's gonna have Robert Pattinson from fucking Twilight. The dude from Twilight. Come on, man. Twilight?
Fuck that.
Damn, son. I mean, I'm not gonna judge the guy, right? Because like I said, our Joker was, Heath Ledger was fucking the same dude that was in Brokeback Mountain, so can't really say nothing.
Yeah. And the Joker, he played, what was it? Who's the guy that sings Burning Ring of Fire?
Johnny Cash.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, he played him, didn't he? So he's played different roles and all that.
Well, but that's respectable roles if you think about it.
Yeah, but it's still getting into. You still have to get yourself into a different act, and he played from playing Johnny Cash to playing the Joker. He just got into the role.
No, I'm saying as far as credibility as an actor goes, Robert Pattinson is the same dude that was in Twilight. That's what I was saying. In Twilight, I mean, it's one of those movies you either like it or you don't like it. There's no in between. But that's what I was saying. But at the same time, I'm pretty sure there was a lot of negativity when people found out that Heath Ledger was playing the Joker. Because when you think of Heath Ledger at that time, you were thinking of fucking Brokeback Mountain. Yeah. And a lot of people are probably like, so the dude that was playing some gay cowboy is going to be the Joker. How the fuck is that going to work? They had like low expectations of how that was going to work. But he came and proved us wrong. And that's what I'm saying with Robert Pattinson. It may look bad, because like I said, you look at him, you're like, this is the fucking dude from Twilight. And you think about it. You're like, this is the dude from Twilight. Like, But hell, you know what? I'm not gonna judge the guy, because like I said, the Heath Ledger thing is a prime example that anything is possible. I'm not gonna judge it until I see how he does. I'm not gonna say nothing. But you have to wait 2 years. Well, we don't have an actual date.
Yeah.
We gotta wait 2 years for it to see how he does. And also if he could even kind of get the stride going. Like Christian Bale, you think of Christian Bale as fucking... I don't even know how to describe Christian Bale, to be quite honest with you. Christian Bale is like one of those fucking actors that I'm surprised he's still alive. Because of all the different shit that he's done. No, I'm being dead serious. Like, this isn't funny. Like, when he did the Machinist, and that fucking dude was like... God, it was terrible. Terrible shit. But it was like him at... How much was his weight? I'm trying to think off the top of my head. In The Machinist, I want to say he was like... I just want to say 120, for example. I don't know. Don't quote me on that. That's probably not his weight, but it was some big, drastic, unhealthy amount.
Yeah.
Where he just looked like a walking fucking skeleton. Just with a blanket of skin thrown on him. And then he went from that movie, I think, which was 2004? 2004? And then I think Dark Knight Rises was what, 2009? Or The Dark Knight, I think, with 2009. So I want to say, what movie did he play in between The Machinist? Because I know there's one in between. I think 2004, and then he did another one, and then he did Dark Knight after.
I'm not too sure.
So I'm trying to think what movie was in between that. But yeah, the dude looked like a fucking walking skeleton. Straight up. It was bad. And I mean, he did it for Dick Cheney as well with the movie Vice. He put on like a bunch of weight. He had like fucking big ass fat ass neck and shit. No eyebrows and everything. I'm like, this dude's really dedicated. That's credibility. That's what I talk about when I say credibility. Because you think of like Christian Bale, you're like, fucking dude. I'm surprised that he doesn't. From what I know, the dude's got like diabetes problems and all this other shit going on because of all the drastic weight changes that he's done throughout his career. Yeah, that's fucking terrible. That's completely terrible. And then they have like they were actually, I think they're gonna put like makeup or some like prosthetics or something on him for the machinist. And this fucking dude was like, "No, I'm just gonna do it myself." And yeah, he came back. If you've never seen the machinist, Schizo, you got to see that. You got to see how he looked. It's downright scary. Like you would never think an actor would be that committed to looking like that. So.
I can't remember if I've seen it or not. It does ring a bell.
Mm-hmm.
It does ring a bell.
Yeah.
But yeah, to be honest, I didn't watch all of that film. Yeah, from what I see of it, it was good. But I have actually seen the end fight. I looked it up on YouTube. Yeah, it's good. It's a good film, man.
Yeah. Well, that's. I think that actually does go with kind of of course it's the polar opposite of losing all weight, but because dude was fucking jacked to the gills. Like his traps were just like fucking, like from where his shoulder blades were to his neck, fucking dude had like a big ass hill to his neck. Like his shoulder blades were humongous. A lot of people thought he was really on the roids and whatnot, on the juice. So, I mean, I can't say that I disagree. I mean, he could have, for all we know.
Yeah, because no one's ever going to know that apart from them.
Because that's a ridiculous physique to have. You should do a Halloween show with black light, background fog, and spooky music. It'd be lit with that mask and a voice changer and tell us some scary stories. JD, that might be an alright idea. I'll definitely have to see if I could obtain doing all that. Because I'd have to get the black lighting and the fog and the voice changer. That would be kind of a good idea, though. That is a good idea. Not a bad idea. I kind of like his idea. What's going on, Pinky? I saw Nemo up in here, too. What's going on, Nemo? How you doing? I did see Nemo, but I was in the middle of talking when I saw Nemo. But how you doing, Nemo, if you're still here? But how you doing, Pinky? So, yeah, there he is. There he is. Welcome back, Nemo. Good to see you. I did do like one of those little curtsy bows or whatever. You can't see me because I'm sitting down, but I did do one of the little curtsy bows or whatever. So, yeah. I did one of the curtsy bows actually. Yeah. Just so you know, though, Nemo. Who else, as far as like acting wise, has done some pretty good work as far as like transformations and whatnot? Matthew McConaughey's done a couple. I know he has.
I'm not too sure. I'm still tired from waking up.
Yeah, I know Matthew McConaughey has done quite a bit. He's done quite a bit of transformations. Like I said, I know Tom Hardy has done. Most of his stuff is bulking, though. If anything, he doesn't really like drop dramatic amounts of weight. You know what I mean? Samuel L. Jackson. I'm sick and tired of these motherfucking snakes on this motherfucking plane. But that will always be the Samuel L. Jackson fucking thing when you think of Samuel L. Jackson. You'll always think of that.
Yeah, or say that again. I dare you. Say
right.
what one.
Yeah.
That's it.
Either that, or
That's
you
that's
got,
a move.
or that, or you got the one where he's eating the burger. He's like, "This is a tasted burger," you know.
Yeah,
Fucking Pulp Fiction, gotta love it. Homemade potato
yeah.
soup. It's cold here. Sounds good. Homemade potato soup, huh? Um, but Samuel L. Jackson's a fucking veteran actor, man. He's been in so much damn
Mm.
movies. I didn't know he was in. He was in. What was it? Goodfellas, I think it was. Yeah, he was in Goodfellas. He was
Yeah,
the one dude that they shoot in the back of the head
yeah,
at like the motel or whatever when they meet up. They shoot him in the back of the
yeah.
head. I didn't know that was Samuel L. Jackson. That's how good that was. I didn't even know that was him.
Yeah.
Is that Schizo? Yes, it is. It is Schizo, Pinky. It is. Um. So yeah, I put lots of sausage in it. I bet you did, Pinky. I'm not going to say any sexual references to that, but I'm pretty sure you did. Um, we'll leave it at that. And what's the one with the white girl he was in? The white girl. What's the one with the white girl? I don't know. The one with the white girl he was in. I don't know about that one, JD. I'm going to have to find it. Can't think off the top of my head which one you're talking about. But who else? She was sex crazed.
Yeah.
I don't know. You know what one he's talking about? Samuel L. Jackson and some white girl that was sex crazed.
Fuck those.
No.
As I said, as I said, I've not long woke up. Well, I have, but I'm still tired.
Gemini Man. I'm waiting for The Irishman. I'm waiting for that fucking movie to come out. That's gonna be a pretty damn good movie. It's gonna have Robert De Niro and that's even gonna have Sebastian Maniscalco, which is a Italian comedian.
Oh yeah, I sent you the link to that, didn't I? I remember what you're on about now.
Yeah. The Irishman. Yeah, he was
Mm.
gonna be in that. Robert De Niro and
Yeah,
talks about like the hit on
Joe,
Jimmy Hoffa and whatnot.
Joe Pesci, he's in it.
Yeah, it's gonna be it's gonna be a movie based around the hit on Jimmy Hoffa and all that stuff. So cool
Yeah.
stuff. You know what I noticed though? Is that a lot of Americans. Am I sick? No,
Hello.
I'm not sick. I'm not sick.
Hello. Hello, Pinky. I've just seen your message.
You know what I noticed though? As far as a lot of Americans are into the mob movies and whatnot. The Godfather, Casino, Goodfellas. When The Irishman comes out, I guarantee when Tom Hardy does that movie with portraying Al Capone, people will watch that as well. As far as like Americans, it's like something with mob movies they like a historical thing.
We all love a mob movie.
Okay, well, yeah, Black's okay. And I don't think I've seen that movie though, JD. Never actually heard of it. So, yeah, you're shit out of luck asking me. You were definitely shit out of luck asking me. Yeah, I've never heard of it. But yeah, as far as like that, Americans just love mob movies. Seems intriguing stuff. That and maybe it's just me, but like serial killer documentaries, like movies based around serial killers and whatnot, like the Texas Chainsaw Massacre and all that stuff. It's based around.
Yeah.
What else? Yeah, I think that's the top two when it comes to Americans is mob movies and serial killer movies.
Yeah, the Gemini Man does look good.
Isn't that the one with Will Smith?
It is, and he's saying that basically because of what they've done with him making him look young again, he's saying that if he wanted to, he could go back to making Fresh Prince of Bel-Air as it, like just carry on with it, but him looking back to how he was in Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Uh-huh.
So, yeah, but I don't think he is. He was just saying that it's possible to do that.
All right, right, absolutely, it is. But I don't think he'll ever do it because that's a thing of the past.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Yeah, better
He's old as
things and all
fuck.
that.
Um, yeah, but I mean, that's crazy. The way that they made Robert De Niro look younger in that movie, like they showed like, oh, this is him in like in the movie in his 20s, 30s,
Yeah,
40s, and 50s, and I was like, Jesus Christ, like the progression, you know?
yeah.
So
Nowadays it's a lot easier because we've got technology.
yeah, we got
We
the
used to,
technology, you know?
yeah.
We can
Back in
make
the
it happen.
day, we had to rely on like movie stars had to rely on makeup to make them look
Right.
younger and shit.
Yeah, a lot
But
of
now
like,
it's
a lot
yeah,
of prosthetics.
so it's crazy. Yeah, how old is Will
Now it's like
Smith?
weird, like even like CGI and all that stuff, like fucking
Mm,
CGI type of shit. Where they could, make like how they do like Jurassic Park and all that other crap. Um, just crazy shit, you know. Like even
yeah,
how they did around the time that Paul Walker died, the one that was in Fast and Furious, and I think they
yeah,
put him in like the next movie, but they like edited him in.
mm,
That just shows you how far technology has gone.
yeah. It's crazy.
Nuts. It is. It's really nuts. It's nuts shit, man.
Mm.
He doesn't look it.
But
Yeah, he doesn't look no 51. Will Smith. He don't look no 51.
um, I mean, it's like I see people posting up on Facebook and that about old films, and they
Mm.
say in the title, "Oh, they predicted the future" and all that, and they were going on about like people with phones, like and tablets and things like that. And I have to write every time they didn't predict the future; they created it. So
Wait.
basically, you get all these like Star Trek.
Mm.
Years and years and years ago, Star Trek, they're walking around with tablets in their hand,
Mm.
like and that was obviously a long time before we even had tablets.
Mm.
But they didn't predict anything. There are all these stupid, idiotic people going around saying, "Oh, all these old films and TV shows are predicting the future," and it's definitely they created it. They created it. They didn't predict it. So yeah. So fuck all them people that just idiotic people that are just sheep. They just follow what other people are saying and go, yeah, yeah, you're right, yeah, yeah, yeah. Fuck off. Jog on.
JD, he's only smart when he wants to be. A lot of the other times, he's just dumb as fuck.
Yeah.
Because JD said your friend, he's smart, and I was like, yeah, he's only smart when he wants to be. The rest of the time, he's dumb as fuck. Oh man.
no, no comment.
I rest my case, um, but yeah, it's crazy, man. You know,
Mm,
crazy stuff that you have going on. But I mean, it's even crazy like when you think of historical events that have gone on.
mm,
Like kind of like historical stuff that I could that we talked about in a private chat and whatnot.
yeah,
Um, it's just like you look back at all that stuff, you see how far like time has progressed and how things have improved. But then again, when you also think about how things have improved, like technology, cars, and everything else, you think how that's improved and gotten better. It just seems
yeah,
like with technology and cars and compute. Well, I mean that goes with technology. I was about to say computers, but technology, cars. I mean, just anything. It just
yeah,
improves with time and with age and everything. It just seems like people nowadays are just getting fucking more stupid.
yeah,
Back then people were a lot more smarter, more brilliant. Nowadays you don't find people that are very brilliant. They're very fucking stupid. What's going on, Scooby? Um, they're just not that smart. They're not that brilliant. Everything else is advancing. And then it's like you can go out in public, and then it's like you could go out in public, and people like you can't have a conversation with no one anymore. You go out
Mm.
and people are just fucking stuck doing fucking, you know, stuck doing this. I'm using the tablet as an example, but people are just stuck, doing fucking this all day, just typing away at on their phone, and
Yeah,
it's like, come on now.
because they've been
So
controlled.
yeah,
They've been
like people
controlled. So
like everybody's mind is just stuck inside their iPhone, you know,
yeah,
and
they.
they post up stuff on social media, and there's no sign of a personality. You know what I mean? There's
But
no
that's what today is all about. They bring
mhm,
out all this shit to get you focused on reading up bullshit on fucking social media, just so
mhm.
you don't open your eyes and realise what's actually happening in the fucking world. You're just too busy fucking believing bullshit on your fucking technology, whilst there's things around you actually going on in the real world, that's truly going on. So, yeah, it's like we've said before about the news. Yeah, it's bullshit. They're just
Right.
making you believe what you want to fucking believe, and most people believe it.
People are dumb enough to
So,
believe it. I think that's what it is. People are dumb enough to believe it.
yeah.
I don't
But
believe in shit that's going on at all.
they made us, they made us dumb, I think, because a lot of people, they believe what the leaders of fucking of this world are fucking telling us and giving us. So, and it's been happening for so long that passed down and passed down. I think it's like school. When you go to school, don't believe fucking what they're teaching you, because that's that's what their plan
Mhm.
is to teach you a load of fucking shit. It's like, I don't know, they could be coming up with some shit about the fucking pyramids in Egypt, and they go, oh yeah, it was made by whatever. Yeah, fuck off. It was. I'm telling you, have you ever met a man on this fucking planet, or even fucking 10 men that could lift up one of those fucking bricks?
Mhm.
They didn't have cranes and shit like that back then, I'm sure. Um, yeah, I don't know. I believe in things that a lot of other people don't.
Right,
Um,
absolutely. Well, that's kind of like the dude. And I know he's a troll, like I told you, but I'm gonna say it to the stream. That's kind of like the dude that I watched. Fucking dude was named Dick Masterton, and I thought it was hilarious. This fucking guy. This guy was talking about men is better than women, and he's a chauvinist, and just talking about how like men are better than women, and this and that, and how women only want guys for money and all this other stuff. And you could tell this dude's a serious fucking troll. You know what I mean? You could tell he's a serious. He's seriously just fucking with people.
yeah.
Um, but it was downright funny. He was on Dr. Phil and everything. Dude has even his own podcast, and it's funny shit because he's not being serious. You know that
Yeah,
he's fucking around.
yeah,
And it's just downright hilarious the shit this dude would say. Um, this dude, like I told you, he was a Dr. Phil. The fucking lady stood up. She was like,
oh yeah,
my question's for the guy that doesn't like women. Um, what's your problem with women? Like, why do you hate women? And he's like, well, okay, the outfit that you wore, you decided to wear, because it's your
mm,
favorite. You have other outfits, but you didn't pick them because they're not your favorite. But you know, you don't hate your other outfits now, do you? He's like, I don't
mm,
hate women, you know. Um, but then he said something about women lining up to date him. This is where the good part comes in. So he said about women
yeah,
lining up to date him, and then the woman said that there's no such line by saying, "Oh, that line doesn't exist," and then said, "But if it did, I'd be in the back of the line." So at the same
yeah,
time, she said that the line didn't exist, but then also said that if the line did exist, she would still line up, but she would be in the back. So it's kind of like a, um, and then he did that classic line with that fucking that grin and everything. Well, maybe if you hit the treadmill, you'd be in the front. I was like, damn. And you know what made it worse? Like all the women in Dr. Phil's audience were booing this fucking guy, and then you got this one guy that actually appreciated the line and laughed at it. You know,
Yeah.
pure genius. Um.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, it's funny shit. It really is funny shit because you know he's you know he's just trying to get on people's nerves and he's trying to get a rise out of people and oh
Yeah.
man, it's golden, fucking amazing. Um, it's just straight up classic, you know. And then he's like sitting there talking about like all women are whores and everything. Like he's this dude is just on a whole nother level.
Yeah.
How you have a mom and say that shit? What? How you have a mom and say that shit? I mean, there are people that are really probably chauvinistic. You know what I'm saying, JD? There probably are really people that are like that. But I think this dude's doing it just to be funny and try to get a rise out of people, and get people upset. I don't think he really is a chauvinist. I think he just does it just to, you know, just to fuck with the internet. Because that's how it clearly comes across. This dude is just he's just being a dick because he wants to be funny. So I don't take him very seriously. But I thought it was like, what the hell, you know? What the hell? Crazy shit, man. Like these kids making money by being dumb and cussing people out. You know, yeah, let's smoke, you know. I guess I could kind of agree with that. For some reason, I thought JD actually said that. So I'm kind of surprised even Smoke would say that because Smoke's IQ is that of like a fucking pineapple. But anyway, yeah, I could kind of see what Smoke's saying. There are kids out there like you Schizo?
Don't know.
I think it was, or
What?
no, maybe it might have been Red.
Yeah, maybe red.
Yeah, it might have been Red with the whole PewDiePie thing. But yeah, that guy is a fucking, I don't know. I'm not gonna talk crap about the guy actually, but I just think that
Yeah.
for the amount of money that he does make and the content he puts out, I don't know. It's just aimed towards a certain audience. That's just not,
Mm.
you know, it's not. I don't know. I don't think it's
Yeah.
an adult audience. Let's put it like that. I think it's a lot of kids. So.
That's it. That's it.
And I think that's what YouTube basically is. It's mostly kid based because you have like these 13-year-olds that have who's in party chat? Schizo. But you have like these 13-year-old kids that now can go on YouTube and 12-year-old kids, even fucking 9 years old. I've seen kids that are 9 years old that can go on YouTube, go on, you know how to activate, get on streams and stuff like that. So they're able to they're able to do that. So I think a lot of YouTube is kid based, you know, and you could, so you could be, you know, if I feel like if you aim your content towards kids, you'll get a lot more recognition versus if you were to keep it more for adults. Because nowadays that's just how it is. It's teens and kids that are mostly on YouTube versus grown adults. And I think a lot of it has to do with like lack of just people just using YouTube to babysit their kids and go, fuck it, you know, go watch this person. And you know, and then people just wander off and are able to operate the internet and watch fucking people, and that's how like people like these famous YouTubers get recognition because they're like kid friendly and they don't cuss and you know they don't break rules or anything like that. So
Yeah.
who told kids take pics of the private parts? Yeah, JD. I did know that guy actually. I did actually know that guy. I'm not
We
really
all
gonna.
did.
I'm not really gonna say too much on him because a lot of shit has been said on him, and I'm kind of past all that crap. You know, people have said what they want to say. I've expressed my opinion about him in one stream. So as far as that goes, I'm just done talking about it. But yeah, I did hear about it because I actually knew the guy. You know, he actually would stream on here and had quite a bit of a following. So yeah, absolutely, he did, JD. He made a video about it. He made a video confessing all his stuff, and yeah. Honestly, if you ask me, I know there's a particular way that people like him should be dealt with.
Yep.
Um, but a lot of people feel like that they have to express how they feel about somebody when at the same time it's like I don't know, like I believe that I'm just more of a leader than I am a follower. Everybody wants to make videos about the guy. Everybody wants to make videos about the guy and talk about how he did this and how he did that. And it's like you're a fucking sheep following the herd. You're just doing what everyone else is doing. You know
Yep.
what I'm saying? Everybody's just doing the same thing. Hey, look at this guy doing it on Instagram. Hey, look at this guy doing it on YouTube. Hey, look at this guy doing it on fucking Facebook. Hey, look at this guy doing it over here. And because I took a different route and decided not to even talk about it, not bring it up, people got upset. You know, people got upset because I didn't join the herd. Fuck that. Y'all can follow each other. Y'all could, you know, get with the herd and fucking follow the crowd. There you go. Have fun. I just don't need to bring it up because you guys already did. I'm going to take a different path. So, have fun. I mean, yeah. They just want to ride the wave of what's cool to talk about at the time. That's what people do. How did I feel about it? Well, to be quite honest with you, JD, I'll kind of reiterate what I said the one time when someone asked for my opinion. How I feel about Sam is very much that I knew something was suspicious with the guy, but I didn't want to, of course, accuse someone of something so serious like that. But I did find it a little strange about a grown-ass man hanging with teenagers. You know, to me personally, and I'm nowhere close to Sam's age, but me personally, I can't hang out with 12-year-olds and 13-year-olds because I just feel weird about it. Something about hanging out with, like, underage kids, it weirds me the fuck out. I'm not comfortable in that type of environment. But then again, I know how I am because I know I cuss and say crazy shit, and just, I don't think 13-year-olds or little 9-year-olds or whatever should be hearing that. But I did find it weird. I did find it weird that he would hang out with kids and whatnot and talk to them and always have them in party chats and stuff like that. When he came out and I saw the video of it, yeah, the day that I saw the video of it, I would like to tell you that I was shocked, but I wasn't shocked. You know, I wasn't really shocked to know that that was going on because I knew something was weird about that. But I always thought of it as, hey, if that's his audience, because that was his audience, is a bunch of kids. Hey, that's his audience. Let him do what he does. Yeah, absolutely. What Sidal said is right. Yeah, he had numerous kids that he would hang out with, and I knew something was weird about it. You know, I did know something was weird about that. It was like that's really suspicious. But that was his audience, so I just chalked it up instead of like assuming and trying to accuse him of something very severe. I chalked it up as that's his fan base. That's who he's gonna hang out with. All right, cool, do your thing. But when the video came out and I saw all of it, I can't really tell you that I was surprised that I heard it. I was like, okay, you know, obviously, I mean, he's admitting it, and I kind of felt like something like that was going on. In the back of my head, I wanted to really believe it. And now here he is confessing it. Okay, so he is doing it. My thoughts on how people like him should be dealt with is straight up no jail time. I think now you deserve to. I think now when it comes to people like him, I don't think jail time is necessary. I think execution is necessary. Because that's a waste of taxpayers' money for someone that wanted to fuck around and do that wanted to fuck around with kids is basically what I'm saying. So I don't think being in a cell with other inmates is not the right choice. I think at that point, you got to be over the age of 18. No kids. Kids will be kicked. Yeah. So yeah, I think anybody that's truly a pedophile and fucks around with kids should be forced to kneel down in the middle of nowhere and be shot point blank in the back of the skull. There you go. I could say worse, but I'm not really going to get so graphic. But I do have my feelings towards him and what he did. I don't express it, of course, because like I said, everybody else has already done that. I don't need to. I just kind of keep my opinions to myself. But since you did ask JD, that's how I feel about that. I knew something was going on. I completely think that he should honestly be fucking shot for that and just executed back of the skull. And don't put him in no cell, because you know what I'm saying? That's wasting taxpayers' money. People that are paying their taxes, that are going and busting their ass at work, doing 9 to 5s, 70, 80-hour weeks at their job, are paying for this guy to fucking do what he did and just have not, I wouldn't say a comfortable living, but have, still be alive and be able to eat well and, still have the stuff that he does need to survive. I don't think that's necessary. Why should people that have to bust their ass to provide for their family and themselves have to now get some money out of their paychecks to fund somebody fucking around with little kids? I don't think that's right. I think honestly at that point you should be lynched and fucking that's that. What about these parents? Parents are always going to be fucking lazy. Honestly, I think that's how I think about Sam. There you go. Now that's documented. That's done. As far as the parents go, it is the parents' fault too, because you know what? At the end of the day, I don't give a fuck what anyone thinks. If you're a parent and you should be monitoring your kid. When you have a kid, point fucking blank, you should be monitoring your kid. You should know what your kid's fucking doing, who they're hanging out with. At a certain age. I know when they get like 16, 17, 18, yeah, that's past that point. Past that fucking point. Yeah. But you should be monitoring your kids, especially on the internet. This isn't new with this is how I feel about this. This isn't new with grown-ass men being fucking predators on the internet. This is nothing new. Nothing new at all. But these people want to send their kids off to be fucking babysat by the internet. And then they want to be upset because shit like this happens. No, fucking be a parent, take care of your kid, monitor what they're doing, and maybe this shit wouldn't happen.
Yep.
And there's a parent, there's a fucking father agreeing with me. So I don't give a fuck what anyone thinks as far as parents. People are going to come in here and say, well, you're not a parent, you can't say anything. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Straight out, monitor your...
Kids shouldn't even have technology anyway nowadays. They should be out like the old
well,
school
yeah,
days.
yeah,
Go,
exactly.
fuck.
When I was like some of these kids' ages, like 9, 10, 12 years old, I didn't have a smartphone with access to YouTube and all this other bullshit. I didn't have that. And then you have these parents that are dumbasses that go, oh, I want to give my kid fucking better. But with giving him stuff, I'm not saying that you shouldn't reward your kid if they're doing the right thing. If they're doing good in school and they're doing all the stuff that you want them to do, then that's fine. Reward your kid. Do all that.
Yeah.
But know that you need to be a parent and also fucking monitor your child. You need to do that because not everybody on the internet's going to be your fucking child's friend. There are people on here that are wanting to take advantage of your kid. Straight up. And that's it. You could warn your kid about stranger danger and all that shit that parents have. Stranger danger as far as people that they never talk to. They don't understand that it can be people that they do talk to as well. Because look at this case.
Yep. Yeah.
There you go. So you need to be able to be a grown fucking adult, watch your kid, and see what they're up to. I'm sorry. It's a poor excuse for some of these parents. If I had a 12-year-old, if I had a fucking 12-year-old, son or girl, if I had a 12-year-old, for example, that was friends with Sam, I'm going to tell you right then and there, I'm shutting that fucking shit down. I don't care. He's your best friend. He's not your best friend no more. It's over. That's it. That's it. It's over. You're not hanging out with a man that's close to fucking 40. That's it.
Yeah.
But parents don't want to do that. Oh, he's your best friend. He's 40 years old. Oh, that's okay. Go hang out with him, Jimmy. You fucking dumbass. Like, you kind of, you get what I'm saying, though? You get what I'm saying? That's the part that gets me with that. That's the part that gets me. And don't give me the fucking excuse either. I don't care. I'm wanting any parent to come in here and try to tell me something else. I want any parent to at this point. Because that's what aggravates me. That's what aggravates me. He did what he did, but it aggravates me that these parents fucking do what they do, too. It aggravates the shit out of me. Because there's ways to fucking monitor your child. When you get phones, there's plans. AT&T, Sprint, T-Mobile, whoever the fuck your carrier is, there's plans that you can actually have access to your kid's phone. You can know what they're doing. You're able to know what they're doing. Technology has worked that way. So you have that advantage. You don't need to be right next to them fucking glued to know what they're doing. You know what I mean? The PlayStation 4 has parental fucking locks and all this other shit that you can program. Know this shit. Take advantage of this shit. It's put in there for a reason.
Yeah.
But people are just so fucking lazy. It's laziness.
Parents are just as bad as him because they're not doing this. They're fucking dumb. And it's not about, oh, my kid wouldn't do anything. I trust my kid. It's not about the fucking kid, is it? It's about the dirty fucking pedo cunts.
Exactly. Absolutely. It has nothing to do with your kid because I'm pretty sure your kid is an innocent mind. It's not going to know any better. That's fine. It has nothing to do with your kid, but it has to do with the people on here that do know what they're doing. Like he did. He knew exactly what he was doing. But he did it because he knew he can get away with fucking around with innocent minds.
Yep.
But
I think he used whatever he's going through. I think he used that like people thought. Oh yes, his mind is childish. He's like a child anyway. So he got away with it, and people didn't question him because that's how they thought of him as a fucking child himself. If he was a manly man, then people would definitely go, now there's something not right here. They would have said that from the start.
Absolutely. Like when I was little, and this is before technology had all this advanced stuff that you could do to even program, to watch what your kids are doing. Think about all this shit. Like I said, I don't want to hear no excuses from any parent. I don't give a fuck because you have these parents that come in and go, you can't speak, Paco, because you ain't got kids. I don't need to have a kid to know what's fucking right and what's wrong to do. I don't need a kid to know what's right and what's wrong to do. That's like saying, hey, you don't ride a motorcycle, but can you tell that a motorcycle is not able to fucking work? Of course you can, if it's pretty fucking obvious.
Yep.
Hey, if the engine's blown on a fucking motorcycle and it won't go nowhere, you don't have to ride a motorcycle to know that it doesn't work, right?
Exactly.
So fuck all that, you're not a parent bullshit. Fuck all that. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Straight up, when I was some of these kids' ages that he fucked with, 12, 10, 9, whatever it was, Of course, gaming systems were different. You had N64 and Dreamcast and stuff like, internet gaming wasn't really a thing. So that's different.
That's it.
But at the same time, you would go outside, you would play with your friends, you'd go play football or you would go wrestle or whatever. You would do all that stuff. You did what kids did. You went outside, you had a good time. You knew what the rules were. Hey, when the street lights come on, come back in. You better be in when the street lights come on. Okay? You knew all that stuff. Your mother knew your friends' parents. She knew all that stuff. She told you, hey, if anybody that you don't know talks to you, stay away from them. Your mother knew every single fucking person, or your parents, I'm not gonna say your mother, but your parents knew everybody that you associated with. You know what that's called? Being a fucking parent.
Yep.
Straight up, that's being a parent. But it's not like that nowadays. So fuck all these parents saying, well, you don't have a kid, so you can't speak. I don't need to have a kid. I don't need to.
No.
I don't need to. So, to anybody thinking that, fuck you. There you go. That's how I feel about you.
Fuck
That's
your
how I
mama
feel.
too.
Fuck you and fuck your shitty ass fucking parenting skills.
Yeah.
Why don't we send those parents to parenting classes? They send people that are like abusive and everything to parenting classes. Why don't we send those fucking assholes to parenting classes too?
Yeah.
Send those motherfuckers to learn about how to monitor your kids away from predators. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
I never had a smartphone or a dumb phone. Hey, shit. I didn't get my first phone, JD, until I was maybe about, I want to say like 14 or 15. And my very first phone was a fucking a prepaid flip phone. You know what I mean? Shit that like you couldn't access the internet with, and it was just only really for calls. That was my starting fucking phone. While all the rest of these kids got like cool smartphones and everything. But hey, I know exactly why it was done. Simple as that. I had that sidekick, barely knew how to use it. So, you know what I mean? It's just, man, I'm just telling you. I really hate society now. I really fucking do. I hate society. I've said it many times, and I'll say it 1,000 times more. I hate society. I really do. Society is a dump. It truly is a dump. Because people are so fucking dumb to not think this stuff's through. People always have a defense to some good offense. And you're supposed to. But if you're going to come at me with a good defense, make sure your defense actually makes a lot of sense. I've talked about this as far as parents being lazy and everything. And then you have these parents that exactly prove our point. Well, what about if, I'm cooking dinner and my kid's up my ass and I tell them to go watch TV or go play with their friends on the gaming system, and what about this? Okay, fucking Mrs. Who? We're not here to play 21 questions. This isn't an interrogation. What if this happens? What about if this happens? What about if this happens? Well, what about actually if you closed your legs and you didn't get pregnant in the first place? There you go. If we want to play what ifs, well, what if you didn't just have a kid? What if you didn't bring a fucking kid here because you can't handle it fully? What if that?
Yeah.
That's really how I feel with those what ifs. Because someone did that to me. What if I'm washing dishes? What about if I'm cooking dinner and my kid's up my ass? If you have to ask someone who's not a parent, what if this and what if that, because you try to do scenarios to try to get me to go, oh yeah, I see your point. Yeah, you would shoo your kid away. Yeah, that's great. That's great. I'm pretty sure my fucking parents did that too. They shooed me away and told me to go fucking do something while they were busy. That's totally fine. But still, at the end of the fucking day, my parents knew what was going on. Still, they knew what was going on. When you have, it's like this weird fucking thing, Schizo. You know what I mean? With people having kids, it's this weird fucking thing where people think having kids is so fucking easy. Having a kid is not as easy as people want to make it out to be. If, kids are fucking the biggest pain in the ass you'll ever have. Face it.
Yeah.
It's not easy. It's a hard fucking thing to do. But people want to pop kids out and then just go, oh, look, technology is going to be the babysitter. So what if I'm cooking and my kid is bothering me? That's how kids are. That's how fucking kids are. They're going to fucking bother you. But what if this? What if this goes on, and I tell my kid to go hang out with their friends, and I don't know that their friend's a pedophile, well, then that's your fault. That's you being a lousy fucking parent. That's what that is.
Yeah.
It has nothing to do with anything, you know. Sidekick, just like Soldier Boy. Fucking hell. Scooby Man, I'm telling you. So yeah, that just annoys me. That really fucking annoys me. People doing that.
Yeah.
So I felt I had to set the record straight a little bit on that, because
Yeah.
some people are just fucking too idiotic to get the message. You know, like I was taught, like straight up, I was taught, hey, once you have a kid, that's 18 years of your life gone. You know, like nothing more,
Yeah.
nothing less. Nothing more, nothing less. Did that get the message through? Absolutely. Because I got, okay, 18 years of my life gone. I don't want 18 years of my life gone until I'm ready. Because I still want to have my fun and whatever. So that got the message so crystal clear through without having to say so much about it. It's just, yeah, people are just like, oh, they don't really see like the dedication it takes to raise a kid. They don't really see that it's truly dedication. And yeah, look,
it's a lot of dedication. When there's people out there that have kids and go, oh, I want to do this, I want to do that. Well, you can't. You've got kids to look after.
yeah. I mean, I feel like the day that you decide to have kids, the partying of going to clubs and the going to clubs and going and hanging out with your buddies every fucking weekend, that goes out the window. I really feel like it does. It goes out the window because now everything changes. Now you have something that you have to pay way more attention to and that's way bigger than your fun drinking with your buddies now. We're way past that now.
Luckily for me, I've done...
No, it's all good. It's all good, JD.
Luckily for me, I've done everything I wanted to do when I was younger, so... But unfortunately for some people, they have kids not planned, but before they have that life. Yeah, not by their own choice. It happens. So deleted. What was the what?
No, I was laughing at Sadal, what he said. I wasn't laughing at you.
What? Why did you get rid of his?
What?
Smoke. She's hiding JD's comments and timing him out.
Oh, she said she was wiping her screen. She didn't mean to do that. I really think she didn't because she knows who JD is, so I don't think she meant to do that.
Hang on. Is there no way of getting him out of...
Timeout? No. Once in timeout, you have to wait the 5 minutes.
Sorry, JD. I did try.
Yeah, he's just gonna have to wait out the 5 minutes. When you're timed out, you have to just wait the 5 minutes out. But 5 minutes goes by quick, especially with the way that I just go on. 5 minutes will go just like that, and it'll be done.
Look, next time you got spunk on your screen, make sure you shut it down first, and then wipe, then come back.
So yeah, that's what I was taught, though. I was taught that being a parent involves a lot of dedication. It's not so much. I remember my mother telling me, when you do have a kid, it's not about you anymore. The whole you time, the whole you having fun is done. That ends. That goes out the door. Fuck you, PlayStation. That goes out the door. Gets put on the back burner. Now it's not about you anymore. It's about your child.
Yeah.
So, I mean, like I said, I don't think I need to have a kid to understand what's necessary to be done. My bad. Don't come and chew my head off. He might chew your head off. He might do that. But yeah, because I've had people say that before. You know how people in the playroom are. Oh, you can't talk because you don't have any kids. Look at Paco talking. He ain't got no kids. People think like you have to have kids to express an opinion.
Uh,
It's like you fucking morons. Like people don't understand that you don't need to have a kid to obviously know what you should and shouldn't be doing. Like it's common fucking sense. I may not have a kid, but I do have something that you seem to lack. It's called common sense.
yeah.
So I may not have a kid, but there's a reason for it because I know that I'm not going to be able to keep up with it. At least not this period of my life. So um, yeah, at least I'm a lot smarter than you are, obviously, because some of these motherfuckers can't deal with their damn kids. They wonder why. Like, okay, well, maybe did you think that through? You think maybe that wasn't going to be a possibility? Thought like the whole 18 years was going to be just smooth sailing? It's going to be easy?
Mm, yeah. I
Dumbass.
ain't gonna. I'm not getting into anything parental wise, to be honest.
Yeah, and yeah, you don't have to.
Um,
All right, lady, Scoop, take it easy. Appreciate you being here. Have a good night. So, but yeah, that's. I kind of went on a rant about the whole fucking thing when JD asked about Sam and whatnot.
mm.
But yeah, that's how I feel about that. I feel like there's there's
See, look,
there's a two sides to every story. Go ahead and say what you're saying.
no, I was just gonna say bye, Scooby. Bye.
Um, See, I kind of feel like there's a two sides to every story. There's that side that's the most obvious in front of the screen. You look at it, you go, okay, yeah, he's fucking with kids, and everybody sees that. That's pretty sure fucking Stevie Wonder can see that, and that motherfucker's blind,
Yeah.
so he could see it. But it's the most obvious thing. But people don't think of the other things, like I just said, the whole being a parent and people just not really wanting to monitor
Yeah.
their kids the way that it should be done. Everything's just put on just the most obvious thing. So
Yeah. It is true. Like I've said before, always two sides to a story, and
here's another one: Black Lives Matter is fake,
yeah.
and that's Smoke saying that Black Lives Matter is fake. That's what Smoke said. Black Lives Matter. Like I feel like I got you, Spooky. There's JD. He's back. But that's another one. Certain topics upset people so fucking much, and that's one. That's what upsets them is the child. The minute you talk about anything like kid wise, as far as like parenting and lack of parentings and all this other shit, is motherfuckers go off the roof about it. You know what I mean? Yeah. Welcome back, JD. Motherfuckers go off the roof about that. You know what the other thing is? What fucking Smoke just brought up. Black Lives Matter. Motherfuckers go off the roof about fucking the Black Lives Matter thing. And like it doesn't have to be anything offensive. Because I'm not saying anything offensive, you know what I mean?
Mm.
It doesn't have to be anything like offensive, really, per se. It doesn't have to be anything offensive. All you have to say is that you don't believe in a movement, and watch how quickly people get upset. No, it's just a difference of opinion. I mean, I have my beliefs on it, but so many people get upset because you don't agree with what they believe in and what they agree with.
Mm.
You know about that whole movement, right?
Yeah.
Oh, so you know about that whole like Black Lives Matter thing? You know all about that?
Yeah.
So, what's going on, Jenny? Yeah, so you know what I'm saying? It's I'm racist to my own kind. Yeah. The Black Lives thing started with the fucking Zimmerman case. That fucking dude that shot the fucking kid at the store or whatever it was. That all started because of that. You know? I just think like I said, I've said it before. That whole movement is just It just doesn't make sense.
Mm.
Yeah, absolutely, Jenny. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you stopping by. Um, but yeah, that whole movement, it just if it really does make sense, then I'll 100% I'll stick behind anybody as long as the movement and the protest makes sense, you know.
Yeah.
And there's no like counterparts to it. But that whole movement, that whole uh yeah, I think that whole thing, it just didn't make any lot of sense. I know JD saying it's to start a race war, but okay, I think a little bit different, right? It just didn't make any sense to me. It really didn't because, in a when you really think of it, that whole movement just it made absolutely no sense, and it does upset some people. It does rub people the wrong way when you say that. I don't believe in that movement. People like they get all upset, and it's like okay, so for me to be cool with people, I have to believe in what you believe in and not question it at all. That's what you're telling me. I can't question something, And then when you do question it, it's because you're white. It has nothing to do with my skin color. It has to do with the fact of even if I wasn't white, it still wouldn't make any sense to me. I'd be a lot like Smoke. I would just be against my own fucking. I'd be against my own movement or what should be my own movement. I'd be against it. Um, Even if it was fucking White Lives Matter and it just didn't make any sense, I would call the shit out. I would be like, I don't believe in it. Um, yeah, it's just people just don't really think of it too much.
Well, I've got
Yeah,
to say,
so
I'm not very talkative today because I'm shattered, absolutely shattered.
yeah, absolutely, man. I understand. I understand. Um, yeah, I mean, JD, I know you're saying it's a race war thing. I think differently though. I just think of it as you can't really put up a protest to try to advocate that Black lives should matter when you know when honestly blacks are killing blacks. It just doesn't make sense. There are people that are shooting. There are people with their own skin tone. Think about that. Let that sink in. But Black Lives Matter. Come on. It sounds dumb. It does. And that's where it rubs people off the wrong way. Cause am I lying? Am I lying? Does that not happen? It does. Of course it does. Of course it does. Everyone killing everyone. Yeah, exactly. It's not like people with the same skin tone are trying to stick together. No, them motherfuckers are killing each other too. So how could it be Black Lives Matter when it's um when it's what is it? What would you consider like a police case? But it's not Black Lives Matter when for decades people of the skin tone have been killing each other. How come it wasn't Black Lives Matter then? You know? With black people, how is it a race war when 75% it's in black on black crime? Well, I can't even. That's why I said I don't think it's a race war. I just think that that's stupidity. White people kill each other. Oh yeah. School shootings, yeah, fucking happens with whites, blacks. That fucking kid from Virginia Tech, I think he was Asian. He fucking shot up his college. Um, I mean, it happens with any and every race, so it's not even anything to do with race war because everybody's just doing it to anybody and everybody. They don't even consider me black. Yeah, they try to outcast you as. Oh yeah. The news do it. Yeah, the news do it to try to conquer and divide. That's what that is. That's to try to That's basically to try to segregate people. That's to kind of keep, people over here and then other people over here. Yeah, divide and conquer. Exactly what I just said, JD. Exactly what I just said. Fucking right on. Um, yeah, I know, Smoke. It's an outcast. They try to outcast you and be like, well, you're not one of us because you don't believe in the same stuff we believe in. So crazy shit. That's why I say, as far as society nowadays, I give up. I give up. I give up. I give up trying to understand society. I've tried for so long to get society, and I just never will, because society's just so fucking, like, it's so far gone to even try to fix. And I think the first step in even fixing it is people to wake the fuck up. Can't do that with everybody though. People really need to wake the fuck up and realize that you're being fucked with, you're being brainwashed, you're being messed with. People just don't wake up to it though. So it will never change. It will never change. I think as the years go by, appreciate that, JD. I think as the years go by, things will get worse. They won't get any better because there's nobody trying to change the pattern in how things are going right now. Nobody's trying to make any difference. Nobody's really trying to address the fucking elephant in the room. And when you do address the elephant in the room, then people want to get upset and get all in their feelings and feel some type of way when you try to express an opinion. You can't even be human and have an opinion anymore without someone getting upset about it. Fucking crazy, ain't it? So that's how I think of it. I think of it as we'll always just kind of be, as the years go by, we'll just constantly, society will just always be just going further down and down and down the cliff, Because like I said, who's trying to change it? Who's trying to make a difference in it? You know what I mean? What do you think, Schizo? I mean, I know you can't really talk because you're English and whatnot, so maybe you don't kind of see the way that I see it, but...
To be honest, I didn't even hear a word you said. I'm just scanning through YouTube, and I'm very close to falling asleep. So I do apologise.
You didn't listen to nothing I said.
No.
You English fucking crooked teeth, crumpet eating, tea sipping, cocky son of a bitch.
I shouldn't have got up this morning. I shouldn't have set my alarm.
Oh boy.
Ugh. Yeah.
If you don't stand for something, you fall for anything. Yeah, that's facts, JD. That's facts. That's well known. If you don't stand for something, you fall for anything. That's fucking facts, man. Smoke said you had one job. You had one thing you had to do. It's just stay away from the stream. Get a cup of coffee, fucking load it with sugar, whatever you had to do.
Yeah, I had 2 cups. It's made me worse.
Oh, it's made it.
Yeah.
It's made it worse.
Just need a lot of sleep.
We're reaching the tail end. We got good. So when that goes to the 141 mark, we'll cut down. So you're at the third base, man. You just got to make it home run. You just got to run to that home plate, and you're A-okay. I know you're not too familiar with baseball and how that works, but all right, JD, take it easy. We're just gonna be here for 6 more minutes and then I shut it down. But yeah, I know you're not too familiar with baseball, Schizo, but appreciate that, JD. Yeah, I know you're not familiar with baseball and whatnot, so but there's a little bit
No.
of American similarity to you. You know, you're in the third
I,
base. All you just got to do is just run to home base, and you're good. You made it.
yeah, my home base is my bed and going to sleep. I'm, literally, I'm just, yeah, it's crazy, man. I don't know
Take it
why
easy,
I'm so
JD. Much
fucking
respect to you and
tired.
your wife. Much respect to you and your wife there, JD. Much respect to you guys. Like I said, in about 5 more minutes, we're gonna wrap up here. And yeah, JD said later, Skiddo. Skiddo.
Oh
I
yeah,
called you Skiddo. Just like Skittles,
yeah.
I called you Skiddo. I'm gonna start calling you that now. Skiddo. It's a pretty good nickname.
See that, JD. I'll be more talkative next time.
Yeah. Shame on you, man. First you show up late to the yesterday's one, and then you're not talking about this one.
Oh no, I just don't really been getting enough sleep, to be honest.
I called you Skiddo. Instead of calling you
Uh,
Schizo, I called you Skiddo.
I think I'm too tired to care.
Can you drop his link so I can follow him? Yeah. He doesn't really stream too much, though. I mean, do you want to
No,
just
I
write?
don't.
Do you want to
I
just?
don't. I don't stream. I ain't
Do you want?
bothered. No, I gave up on all that. I gave up on all that. Been back
Did
in
you?
the
Did you
beginning
want
of
to?
this year.
Did you want to type in the chat so he could, follow you and whatnot?
To be honest, it's not really worth it. There's nothing to follow.
Okay. Well, I mean, there's his words. So. Um,
I don't mind people following me, but don't really know what you're following. To be honest, I don't stream. I don't do this stuff no more. The only time you catch me in a stream is in Pacos. So.
but all right, JD, take it easy, man. Like I said, much love to you and your wife. You guys are both A1 people. You guys are cool. You guys are cool.
Peace out.
Um, yeah, it's been a good chat. Well, drop in my channel sometimes, as we said. Um, yeah, so he said drop in his chat sometime.
Yeah. Uh, yeah, man. I'll have to sub.
Go ahead and subscribe and whatnot. You got 2 more minutes here. Yeah, that'll fit in. That'll be like the 140 mark. That'll be good. And we got about a minute going. A minute.
It weren't that bad, Smoke. Come on. Fucking hell, she's making it seem like there's been a zombie outbreak or something. Oh my god!
Yeah, absolutely. Take it easy, JD. He doesn't even do that with mine. That fathead. Yeah. So, fucking hell.
What do you mean? What are you on about? I ain't even seen your minge. You saying that doesn't happen with yours? Yeah, well, everyone's different though. At the end of the day, everyone's different. But to us men, I mean, most of the time, a minge is just a minge. So.
Unless you got one like that one lady you showed me.
Yeah. That's why I said most.
unless it's like that one you showed me. God, that was terrible. I mean, actually, it wasn't that bad. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
It wasn't that bad. I mean, it was rough, but it wasn't.
She's got to have a slit, not a fucking opened axe wound. So, but most minges are just minges, aren't they? And that's the way us men see it. Fuck all this fucking relationship bullshit and fucking What time are you back? What? Oh, all that fucking shit. Just fuck off. I'm done with all that myself. Fuck right off. Just give me your fucking minge and tits, and then let's be over with it. I'll see you next time. You know, it's fucking bollocks, mate.
Oh man.
As I always say, just get what you want, pack your fucking balls up and leave. No fucking drama then. No drama at all.
Oh
Fuck
Jesus
rela-
Christ.
Fuck
Oh
relationships.
wow, we're broken down as fuck. I don't care what you say. Our shit was broken.
Well,
I
I'd
think
lick it.
I
I'd lick
think
that all
Smoke's a
day
little
long.
jealous. I think Smoke was a little jealous. I think she was a little
I'd
upset and
lick that all
jealous.
day long. I'd even suck the wall out of it a bit and just give it a little nibble. You got a nibble.
You almost made me want to throw up because I don't want to think about you doing any of this shit. You know what I mean?
Hey, hey, what?
I said you almost made me throw up a little bit because I don't want to think about you doing any of this shit. You know what I mean?
Don't think about it then, you dirty bastard.
Well, you're saying it. I mean, I'm just saying. Oh man. But all right,
uh,
so we're at the tail end though. We hit the 3:30. We hit that mark. So
yeah.
um, yeah, you made it, man. You made it. You made it all the way to the end. It was cool because you
Oh,
got like a little bit of life back in you, you know, and you came back. So it's all
yeah.
good, man. It's all good.
It was just at the end. You know when a minge is brought up, it perks me up. So
It's like an energy drink. You just boost the fuck up.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
The minute a vagina's brought up, you just rev right the fuck up. You're ready to go again.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, right.
definitely.
Fucking he heard about some minge talk and he was fucking ready. He was like, all right, what are we talking about? He wasn't paying attention for like 90% of the stream, and then some minges are brought up, and he's just like, all right, time to fucking get in this
Yeah.
conversation. So,
Well, that's my alarm clock sound, isn't it? Is of a woman fucking orgasming.
Jesus Christ.
I'm only joking.
Oh man.
But it wouldn't surprise you though, would it?
I wouldn't be surprised, honestly. I can't say I'd be surprised. Can't
Yeah.
say I would. Can't say I would. Um, yeah, I can't say that I would.
Yeah. Right,
Anyway,
yeah.
um, everybody, I'm gonna get on out of here. We're gonna close this shit down. We hit the 3:30, so I think that's good enough. I think over. I was gonna do an hour and a half, but a little over an hour and a half. That's fine. It's 3:30 my time.
Yeah.
Um, so I think that's good. I think that's
Yeah.
perfectly good. I think that's where we could lead off and we'll be a-okay. Um,
It's all good. Peace out,
yeah,
everyone.
yeah. So definitely was a cool chat. Was a cool chat. Was a cool chat. Definitely. So everybody, take it easy.
Peace.
Take it easy. Have fun. Fuck off. I don't really care what you do, but anyway, from the nasty ass schizo and from me,
Hee hee.
later, motherfucker.